Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, and maybe not the next month. But only one thing is true. I will be champion one day, I promise. I promise.
Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. If you are new to this channel, please do subscribe. MMA Sansar is all about fighting tips and MMA videos. The sole purpose of this channel is to educate people about mixed martial arts. Hope we add something to your life.
There is a time in everyone's life where they have a dream of wanting to become a professional fighter. Becoming a pro mixed martial arts fighter is another dream that has become a dream for many young fans of the sport. Always remember, a journey of 1,000 miles start with a single step. And watching this video is your single step. I have already made a video on this topic in Hindi which has around 8,000 views. I believe that by making a video in English, I can help millions of aspiring fighters around the world. So let's start. Although the road may be difficult, it isn't completely impossible. If you're really serious about becoming a professional MMA fighter, then watch this video till the end. The first step is to find an MMA gym. Of course, the first thing you have to do if you want to be a pro MMA fighter is to find a gym to train at. One with these qualities: solid jiu-jitsu and wrestling program. Most of the best MMA fighters have a background in wrestling or grappling. Having a background in wrestling can definitely help. You need to learn the ground game from a legitimate BJJ black belt that runs a solid BJJ program. Learning jiu-jitsu from an experienced black belt will give you the best chance of becoming a fighter. Experienced striking coach. Look for an MMA gym that has an experienced striking coach to teach you how to strike. Check the striking coach and see if they have a solid background in either Muay Thai, kickboxing, or boxing. Now that you have joined an MMA gym and you have started training, and you want to be a pro MMA fighter, then you have to be a gym rat. You got to be in the gym nearly every day in class working on developing your skill and learning the basics. Taking every grappling and striking class you possibly can, while also hitting the open mats to get extra strength training in. Training MMA has to become your passion and obsession. You have to live for it and build your entire days around your training. If you're doing this, then you are already on the path of becoming an MMA fighter. You can start competing in amateur circuits whenever your coach tells you to compete and you feel like you are ready. Moving on. Let's talk about amateur MMA. Before you can even think about being a pro MMA fighter, you have to get your experience in amateur MMA. Amateur MMA is where the future professional experience gets their experience before they can go pro. The wins and losses in amateur MMA don't count against you, just like in amateur boxing or kickboxing. It was specifically created for those with dreams of becoming pro fighters to get experience competing. You fight in front of a live audience just like a pro event, but with altered rules for amateurs. Those rules include shorter rounds, no elbows, and usually no reinforced knees to the head of an opponent. Moving on, how many amateur fights should I do? You need to try it and get in as many amateur fights as you can. In amateurs, fighters rake up numerous fights to gain experience. For amateur MMA, you must do the same thing and compete in many fights. Look to compete in over 10 amateur matches and win a few belts before going to the pro level. Lastly, I'll leave you with some words of encouragement. I would be glad if you like my video and subscribe to my channel as a return favor. To become a professional fighter, remember that it takes these things to become one. Is dedication. You need to have immense dedication. Eating the right diet, sleeping at an early time, and last but not least, you have to breathe MMA. It takes years of dedication to become a pro fighter. Without being completely dedicated, you will never achieve this dream, so be dedicated and go for it. Next on list is focus. You need to have a laser-like focus on your goals. Fighters only have one thing they focus on, and that is the task at hand. Pro fighters like Mike Tyson were only focused on becoming the best. MMA will need to be your sole focus in order to become a successful athlete. Intelligence. Your fight IQ is even more important than your physical ability. MMA may be a physical sport. The battle is won in the mind. A fight is like a chess match with dire consequences if you make an error. Take the time to build your fight IQ to become a cage general. Learn everything about the ins and outs of the sport, and you'll have a better chance to be a pro. You must always have a positive mental attitude when you're working to become a pro MMA fighter. The best fighters in the world think that they are the best, and refuse to let negative thoughts defeat them. Luck. The last thing you'll need to become a pro MMA fighter is just dumb luck. It may sound silly, but it's true. To be successful in this sport, you need to have the luck of good timing. You have to have the luck of being in the right place at the right time. If you have a little luck on your side, then maybe you'll be able to. Moving on, I wish you luck for your journey on becoming a pro fighter. Do subscribe to our channel. See you.